Okay, we're out in front of the house, and in the driveway, which is fine, is the water meter. It's an analog water meter, which is good for home inspectors. Helps us do our jobs. See this little silver sprocket inside of here? That's a flow indicator. Some people call them cheater wheels or cheater paddles. If that's moving, water's moving. Potable water's moving into the house. It's not sewer, it's just fresh water. And so go find where it's leaking from. You got a leaky commode flapper, maybe the dishwasher's running, something's happening. Because if you can't find the leak, then that leak is still there. It's just someplace that you can't see. Someplace you cannot see. Come on. There we go. Then, outside of the parkway, close to the water meter, we have the check valve for the lawn sprinkler system. And there should be about 3 inches. It's a little tight right in there. It should be 3 inches so somebody can wrap their hand around it. So it's in service about once a year. Nobody does that. I get it. It's in service about once a year. We got that right there, and here. That's one of your isolation valves. And this one's rusty. That one's broken off. Now, this system was installed. It wasn't required to have a main shut-off valve to this check valve. But you're supposed to have them now. It's going to make the report. It's kind of grandfathered in, if you will. Whoever grandfather is. Who grandfather is. Just going to keep going with the lawn sprinkler system. You know what I'm not noticing anywhere? You know what I'm not seeing? I'm not seeing a weather sensor. I am not seeing a weather sensor. Speaking of lawn sprinkler systems, spray heads are not supposed to be closer than 12 inches to the structure. Oh man, somebody's dinging me. Vehicle insurance prices. Okay. This is the closest faucet to the front that I could find. We're looking for between 70 and 80 psi. And it looks like we got about 65 psi right there. That's pretty good. 65 psi. I'm going to come back and get a still image of that. Maybe I won't forget. Maybe. Tree's too close. Look at that. Looks like another inspector's been here. Look at that. See the little dot? A lot of home inspectors use those dots. I do sometimes. Okay, so we got the check valve with the rusty handle and the missing handle. We got 65 psi. No concernable leaks determined from the meter. And then over here, the structure faces south. So this is the front door. So we're going to be on the west side of the front door. Here in the flower bed, we can hardly get to it. This is the main shut-off valve for the house. Now, the valve's pretty much buried in there. It should be excavated. You shouldn't have a bunch of mud around the valve. That's not gonna last real long. Well, it actually lasted a while, I guess. This has lasted a while. What am I saying? You know, it's gonna pay the piper sometime, sooner rather than later. I'm coming along here because of all these bushes. That's your main sewer clean out. You have a double clean out right there. And this little guy right here, that's the vacuum breaker for your swimming pool. But I'm not doing that. I'm doing these. So you got a main double clean out. Pretty good. Better than a single. That way you can take the rotor rooter 2 different directions.